right, here we go. We're getting ready to get on the road again. We are on the road again, and we are about to go find a camp spot. It's first come, first serve, so we're gonna try to see what for camping spot we can come across. Let's see where Mini Dog is. There's our Mini Dog. Oh, there's our Mini Dog. She's ready for the ride. And we got everything packed up and for a nice little weekend this weekend, and we'll see how things go. Hopefully the weather will be nice. But
that ain't what it says.
It says it might rain. It might be a rainy weekend. We might have to do a video on what to do in the rain all weekend long. So anyway, we're going to catch you when we get a campsite, and back to you. Well, it's raining pretty hard right now. We're on our way out on the road. We'll see when it gets to camp if it's maybe rain there or not, but hopefully it'll be over by the time we get up there.
Blue skies up north.
Yeah. Anyway, there's rain. All right, it is 7:17 right now. I'm going to set up camp and see what it takes. We just arrived at camp. I got the Gazelle.
T3
tent. Let's go. Let's get it set up. Here we go. These trees are right here.
Right there, somewhere over there by the moss. Right in there, yeah.
Right here?
Make sure there ain't nothing sticky in the ground.
All right, I gotta get my. Thank you.
It's about as good as it gets in here. We are at the Broken Wheel Campground again. Seems it's going to be starting to be a regular stomping hole for us. There's a ditch there for Minnie to get to her water. All dogs got to be on a leash, and she's on a metal one, but she's on a leash. And what happened to my wife, I was going to start counting when she started setting that up. Oh, ground sheet.
Okay. Do I need to restart the time?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to use this tarp as our ground cloth. I'm not seeing any big real sticks. There's moss right here.
That ought to be soft.
Or do I need to turn it?
It don't matter, it's still whatever.
Go this way. Ah.
She's wearing her hippie clothes again.
About there. Does that look level?
Temperature dropped in a hurry. I didn't go.
Yeah.
It was 80 degrees a little bit ago. Now it's cold already.
Alright.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025, 1026, 1027, 1028, 1029, 1030, 1031, 1032, 1033, 1034. What did I tell you about hooking one side down that way it wouldn't slide around like that? 1036, 1037, 1038, 1039, 1040,
I'm failing the test, ain't I?
1041, 1042, 1043, 1044, 1045, 1046, 1047, 1048, 1049, 1050, 1051. You can go 1052, 1053. You want to put the thingy on before you pop that up.
Time!
1 minute.
Show me the time.
But that was from the truck to here. That don't count.
Yeah, 7:21.
I counted to 53. Now you got to tag it down and pull the top back down so you can put the fly on it. It's supposed to rain tonight. Well, it might not, but it's supposed to.
Alright. That looks pretty level there.
And you got to keep in mind that she's over half a century old.
We put the top back down
Oh, I
that
know
I
that.
can put on the rain fly.
Give me a corner already. Oh, that's upside down. Okay.
You stand there and let me film. Let me film it. I'm looking for my emblem because we found they go by the doors. So once I see the emblem, and I'm going to just shake. Okay. And the rain flies have this bar here and this bar here, and they just go in like that, real easy. Each one, real easy.
Maddie, you stay close.
Okay. Again, you see this? It just goes right in there. Do this one close up so you can see it. You take the pole.
I did them
Go in
all.
here, and it just goes right in there. Then these actually just will tie down to like that. This will go like this. This will go like this. And this will go like this. And that's a real easy rain fly, and then you pop up the lid. And your rain fly's on. It's already nice and thin. I like about it because it's actually, there's a gap between the tent and the rain fly. So, see, there's actual a gap between.
Yeah, this is why it's our summer tent.
Yeah. All right, time. The tent is up. Now I'll get everything else in there.
What about the pegs?
Yeah.
There's a belt laying there.
Is that all the straps?
I guess you can put that back in the truck or put it back in here. I don't care.
It comes with the pegs that look like that.
They're very easy to bend, so you got to be careful.
Are you putting like the...
Get the hooks on the outside so it'll hold down the
Alright.
thingy. Yeah, like that. That way it'll hold down the cloth or the ring. Hey, you turned that one around backwards.
I have the hammer in the truck.
Ground is not that hard, I don't think. Might be here. Well, there's something there. It hit the bottom. No. I think she's gonna let all the bugs in there before she gets her stuff in. Do 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 do. Love that truck. Too bad it'll get old like everything else I got. Hopefully it gets old gracefully like everything else. No further, dog. I don't know what's taking her so long to carry one box over here and open it. Floor.
The next thing I'm bringing in is my moving blankets. You know,
We have a floor.
You know, I love my moving blankets.
Hi. Killing my battery. Which is okay, I have a way to recharge it, but
You be good, Minnie.
this one ain't quite as big as the last one we did this, put the floor down in, and we didn't, it won't, because everything won't get soaked like it did before either.
Right.
I hope. It's a Coleman
We just got these.
Comfort Smart camping cot. They're shorter and smaller than the other ones we had, and they have their own mat already on them, so we won't be needing all that stuff, I hope. That looks like my knife.
It is your knife.
I bought her own, but
I got
she
mine. I just
never
got yours.
carries them with her.
I got it. I just got yours instead. All right. fresh out of the box. First time.
Put that over by the fire pit.
Fresh out of the box. Okay. So when you get it right out of the box, it looks like this.
Yeah, well, put it together inside the tent. That way you don't get it all dirty.
All right. So I'm going to put it together.
Because you got to open it up upside downwards. Take the mat out. And flip it over and put the mat on top.
All right. So this is how it comes. It's got a little strap right here. I'm going to undo that. You have to take the mat out.
You got to lay it flat first.
You lay it flat first.
Now you slide the mat out.
Open.
And I'm getting attacked by a mosquito almost.
Put the legs up. Do they lock in any way?
No.
Alright, so they don't lock. Where are we putting the beds which way?
Well, we have to experiment with that right now. Put them dead center in the middle like you do the other tent. And we'll see how it works there.
Alright.
And if it don't work there, we'll move them somewhere else.
Alright, let's go. Alright, move, Minnie. I'm going to put them right here.
I thought you'd go the other way, but okay.
It's got a good, hear that? That's good. And
It's got to come over this way some, so the other one will fit.
Got a mat.
Or go your way, either one.
So let's go this way. And then, come on out, Minnie.
She'll go over or under the bed and drag her cord around it. Evidently I forgot to push the button, so she recorded and didn't record. She tucked underneath a little bit, but she didn't get the middle very good. And we finally closed the screen on the other side.
And this is, I just opened this one already up, so we're going to put it
We used this one already once.
We tested this one out.
Was that rain?
Better not be raining.
I'm feeling some moisture coming in.
Which side says Coleman? That side.
Now, if she puts them both against the side, then we got like a bed and we can get out on one side. But if she leaves it in the middle,
I think I want to do it this way, honey.
Okay.
Do we want her head up this way or up that way?
Well, either way, you're going to be rolling downhill one way or the other. I think you want it that way it is.
The way it is? All right.
Quit that.
All right. We might have to separate these so we have some room.
Well, that's what's his name said, one against each side, but then you still got to deal with the doors.
Let me just see if I separate and we close.
We're experimenting, we don't know yet. Oh.
Because if I separate, we lose this door.
You lose both doors.
But then I can get up and you can get up.
If you put them dead in the middle, then you can get up and go out that door.
All right, let me put them dead in the middle once.
As long as you can reach the bottom zipper, and like you always do. There's just no extra space at the bottom like we used to have, so we got to store the batteries and stuff underneath the cots.
Yeah, so it's definitely smaller.
Well, you know, it's the tent's
saying,
smaller and the cots are smaller too. I was hoping that I could get them in the truck over the wheel wells, but the middle leg won't work that way. Manny dog, get over here. Manny. Come on.
Come on, Manny.
You ain't supposed to be investigating that far away.
Let me just do it this way once and see what happens.
You could cattywampus both of them, I guess. Make like a tilt. See, that way you just get out and step over top of the person.
I'll just have to crawl over you.
Or one of us will. And since I get up the most, because I'm most uncomfortable, I guess that's fine too.
Because it gives us a little bit more walkway here.
And storage for the table and all that crap, I guess.
Which I'm not sure if I even brought the table this time.
Well, that's fine too.
But I think I want this much space.
All right.
I'll just climb over, yeah.
Well, that's what the soft road in the west guy said. You had to do it that way, or you had to space them out in the middle. But if you space them out in the middle, you're against the doors anyway.
Yeah, I think I'll do it this way. And put the other door shut. Go ahead and shut that other door up.
It is shut, other than the...
Well, I don't want the door open. Okay, the time is 7:56. We got our chairs set up. We got the tent set up. Inside, of course, I've got my bed made. We've got our light up there. I also have my ceiling light, which I have not turned on yet. But this is our ceiling fan. Alright, so this is our ceiling fan. You can turn on the light, turn on the fan, and there's the fan. You can see the fans running. Hear the fans running anyway. And it's got a light. But anyway, this is our light, and you can set this however you want. I'm going to put it up on the ceiling. Alright, but I have that light in here. This is our bed made. I've got my ceiling fan. Right here you can see the fan. I don't know if you can see it running. Feels pretty good right now. And it's also got a light, but it's our ceiling light. So I'm just using it to kind of highlight the tent right now. It's got some nice big pockets in here. Put my stuff in. But anyways, this is the tent so far.
Right.
Okay, we're about to fix some supper. So I'm actually just gonna have the Mountain House beef stew tonight, and then we're just gonna drink some hot cocoa. So that's what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. And we're gonna use our gas one. Whoops. We're gonna use our gas one butane protein. We're gonna use our gas one butane propane dual fuel thing. So I'm going to just got our water here in my canteen.
What's wrong with the water in the jug? Then you could heat up the canteen. Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Do it your way.
Alright, we're going to use this water because this hasn't even been opened yet. Alright.
Evidently, it didn't go crunch when you
I'm
opened
just going to put some water in my little kettle right here. Okay. Minnie probably needs some water too.
You need more.
It's all the way up here.
It's not.
It is.
Stick your finger in there.
It's right there.
It's way down.
Put your finger in there.
I looked through the side. Okay, let it go.
Alright. Turn this on.
Always arguing with me, that woman. Just turn the valve. Do it again.
Alright. Gonna put on my thing. Stick on my thing. Put my kettle on.
Keep her arm out of the frickin' flames.
When that boils, go ahead and hand me her a blue dish and I'll give her some water to drink. Little mini dog, she needs some water. So
How the cameraman become the slave?
Yeah, that's right. Give her some water. Here, Minnie. There's just some water.
But she's been drinking out of the creek for the last 10 minutes.
Well, she's got some water.
Now she's going to have to pee all night. And
Well,
that means that you got to get up every 2 hours.
That's right. All right. So, we're going to...
I like about that, I just figured out, is there's no strings to trip over when we walk around the tent. I didn't notice that before when we set it up in the yard.
All right, I'm going to put the hot chocolate in each one of these. Okay, this one says marshmallows, and this one probably doesn't have. Darn. Oh,
It's
well.
okay, you can have the marshmallows.
One's without and one's with, but it don't really matter. Those marshmallows.
My head worked up a sweat with my hat on, so I had to get rid of it.
Minnie, are you getting hungry? You want a little handful of food? You want some food? Okay. We'll get her some food too here in a minute. All right, so all we gotta do is open this, wait for the water. How much do I put in there?
Well, you do the chocolate first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the chocolate
and then
first.
You'll have to reload your thingy and put water in.
How about if we do these and while
2
this is
cups.
waiting 5 minutes, do the chocolate then?
Because you already put the chocolate in there. You want it full of bugs?
All right. So there's our hot coffee. I won't open that yet then. We'll get back to you as soon as this boils. Okay, go ahead and open up the... Wait, let's do it this way.
Why don't you
Go
push
ahead.
the light on the camera?
Open that up. Let's see what it looks like inside. Ugh. Wait a minute, I'm stuck. Okay. I got it. That's what it looks like inside. You want to give it a stir?
No.
Okay, show me a spoonful now. And hold on. There is...
You wouldn't have to hold on if you turn the light on the camera.
All right, turn the light on in the camera then.
Push the little lightning button and leave that one sit there.
The lightning button. All right, there it is. That's better. All right, so there's beef stew. We got our coffee and our beef stew. And how is it, dear? Hot, huh? There's Minnie Dog sitting around being good with her little lamp on.
It's not Denny Moore's.
It's not Denny Moore's, but it's eatable. Okay, so we're going to have dinner and enjoy what campfire we have here by the tent. And then once that goes out, we'll probably head to bed. All right, see you in the morning. There's our campsite. A little bit of fire going. All right. Go.
Done?
1 minute. All right, you can do it. All right, now cover yourself
My
back.
house is on. I gotta get back up to turn the lights off.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're in bed and we're about to call it a night.
Around 10 o'clock or 10:30.
Yeah.
It's time for old people to be sleeping.
Yeah. So it's about bedtime for us. So we're gonna head it to bed. We got Minnie Dog. Let me see if I can scan where Minnie Dog is.
Chased her out of the spot she was in.
Alright, hold on, let me.
Wouldn't hold still.
Alright, where's Minnie Dog at? There she is. Hold on. Alright, so we got Minnie Dog. She's sleeping at the bottom of our bed. Can you see Minnie? There's Minnie. Whoops, wait a minute. No, I don't know. She's ready for bed. Minnie is.
If you're going that side, you can push the lightning button. If you're going towards yourself, there's no light on that side.
Alright, there's my Minnie Dog. Minnie Dog is in bed. She's ready for bed. She's all ready for bed. And there's Pappy getting himself ready for bed.
Getting mad.
No, you don't get mad. You get even. Alright, so I guess we're going to call it a night. Alright, well, we're calling it a night. We're calling it a night.
Did it again.
And it's late. So we're going to go to sleep. We got Minnie Dog at the bottom. And we're up here. And so I have to get a picture of Minnie Dog here if I can do her. She's all sleeping. She's already. She's had a night. So
I was trying to, but every time I turn around, she's wife's banging on something or knocking something over or
yep,
kicking something.
that's how it is when you're camping. All right. See you in the morning. Good night.
So was that a real turkey or was that somebody calling it turkeys? I never heard a turkey chatter that much.
Minnie's telling Daddy it's time to get up. Minnie's like, let's go. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't think that's what she's telling.
What is she telling you?
Get dressed time.
Oh. Well, we made it through the night. Oh, I could sleep for another hour or 2 or 5 or 3.
Yeah, didn't sleep so good last night. Between Minnie and the little complications.
Anyway, I guess we're going to get up and see what the day is going to bring us today. See what we'll get into. Good morning.
I heard turkeys this morning.
Oh, you heard turkeys?
Either that or it was a turkey hunter. It is spring gobbler season in North Carolina, so it could be here too.
Oh. Yes, under there. Did she get a biscuit already this morning, huh?
She didn't get hers when she went walking and stuff.
No, that's right. It's a beautiful, beautiful day at the campsite today. So far, a beautiful day. He's got breakfast going over there with some oatmeal and, is it coffee, I guess?
Yeah, you got your latte and I got the French vanilla one.
There's our camp set up.
That's instant. And I just ate a bug, so I got plenty of protein.
You got protein? Good, good, good. So we're just doing our basic oatmeal. Right there where we are, oatmeal. And
I'm surprised that gas can lasted all night, daggone heating with that gas water.
yeah.
It wasn't real cold anyway, but it was cold enough that old people needed heat.
Yeah. Off and on, it'd be like I'm hot, now I'm cold. Now I'm hot, then I'm cold. Turn it on, shut it off. Turn it on, shut it off. And
turned it on 11.
Minnie, she's just a chillin'. She's being good. She don't like being tied. But you know the rules. We got to have her tied up a little bit. She stays with us, but
Not that good. Oh.
she does like to explore. She does like to explore. So, like I said, there's our camp set up. We are right on the edge. There's a real small creek right behind us, but then it does feed into, it's a ditch basically, but
it does run down into that main pond.
we got like a ditch of water. And as you can see, it just kind of keeps on going down. So we're up on a little bit of an embankment, but we got this sweet little bit of a ditch right here. The main water is down by the creek. This is a very pretty campsite. Here's our tent. Let me show you this campsite. It's pretty. It's pretty nice. We're using the Gazelle 3T today. But it is a pretty nice campsite over here. Several different campsites. We have to park the car. We have to park your vehicle outside the fence here. And then you just take your stuff in. But it's not bad at all. It's a nice seat. It's a nice thing. You got the spoons over there? Okay. All right. So, like I said, it's got, let me see. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe about 8 different campsites through here. Maybe 10. I'll count them later. Right now I gotta get breakfast on. Manny, have you had your breakfast? Have you had your breakfast already? No? Okay. Of course, there's our coffee. Looking good.
I asked her to stir that and she stands there.
Now that we stirred it, that's what it looks like. Still looking good. And then looks like it's gonna be strawberries and cream oatmeal today. So still waiting on the water to get hot. We're just using the gas 1, and my little kettle.
I don't care who you are, that's funny right now. She's gonna cut her hair instead of the wood. Yeah, you need to make a hole fast. Must be hardwood because they
It is hardwood.
That saw usually goes through pine pretty quick. Which is fine because hardwood is better for everything and burns longer anyway. But I know I ain't starting a fire this morning because we're going somewhere first. I don't think I'm starting a fire this morning.
No.
Uh-oh, there goes my pot.
All right, we're getting ready to leave. This is how we're leaving our camp. We got the shoes like that. This is how we're leaving our tent. Wonder if I should open that door. This is how we're leaving our campsite. When we get back, I'm hoping it's still here. Okay. So when we get back, I'm hoping my stuff's still here.
They're going to extend their camp.
Look, we found this road off the campsite a little bit, so we're coming up here to check it out to see what it is. Ooh, we got some good. Oops. Oh, Don't know where it will bring us out at, but we're going to check it out.
Nowhere.
We might have to turn around and go back down, but hey, we'll see what happens.
Well, I don't have to back down. That'd be a bummer.
Uh-oh, there's a tree branch. Oh, there's someone camping up here.
There's something up here.
Something. Watch that tree. Ooh, something up here.
It's a water treatment place.
Oh, okay. So we made it up to a water treatment plant. And at least it's got a big enough turnaround that we can turn around.
It goes further
It goes
up.
on further up, but we better turn around here, babe. You going on up? Hon. It just goes up to the water treatment place. But there is, goes on up around. We might have to maybe even hike it up there or something, maybe later. One of these days.
Pretty damn soft in here.
Yeah. And it's been raining a lot, so the ground is pretty soft. So
It's okay, we got mudders on.
but let's see this going back down now.
He'll descend again. Don't know if it'll work in freaking the high one.
Yeah, it just goes up to the water treatment place, I guess. But, you know, inquiry minds wanted to know. And we gave Duke a workout.
Oh, really?
All right.
Here's where we hit our bumper coming up. Oh, our trailer hitch rather.
Ooh, okay.
Ain't okay. The back end ain't moving yet, so.
We bringing any sticks with us? All right. Well, now we know where that road goes.
Oh, no. 'Cause you
Well,
won't
we're
be
halfway. Well, it's raining. He's out walking around with Minnie. We got back from our adventures and it was raining, but I don't see anything in the tent that's wet. And we had the windows open, so that's a good thing. Nothing is wet inside. Yeah, so that's a good thing. The bed's nice and dry still. But it's raining outside. And I don't know. You can hear it. That's on the outside, that's not on the inside. So we've already had our dinner and we're probably just gonna hunker down here in the tent and see what happens. Get all cozy and warm and just hunker down. There's my Minnie dog and she's all wet. Minnie, what you doing, Minnie? You're doing good. All right. Well, I turned out that light a little bit too soon. I guess we're just gonna watch some videos while it's raining and until we get tired. Nothing else to do. Alright, see you in a little bit. We're inside the tent. It's raining really hard. And we're just going to hunker down in the tent here. Maybe watch some videos if we can get them up. Might have to call it a night. Alright, good morning everybody. It rained all night long.
No, it didn't.
It stopped around 2.
Okay.
Around 2 o'clock. It stopped around 2 o'clock rain.
It started again, and then it stopped again, and it started again. I thought, well, the tent's going to dry out. And it started again.
Yep. So
we stayed dry in here, other than the inner wall still a little damp. And if you got anything you don't want wet, don't stick it in the pockets because it'll get wet.
yeah, as far as like condensation and stuff. Yeah.
Did good for just knocking the chill off with that little can on it. It's a whole lot cheaper way to heat than using the buddy heaters, and you can control how hot you want it. Whereas like with the littlest little buddy or Mr. Buddy, the heater sits at one temperature and it gets too hot, and the other one's got 2 temperatures but it still gets too hot for small spaces.
Yeah, he's talking about that stove right there. We had a little heater, that little can there. It's like a...
It just holds the heat.
Holds the heat. He put it on very low and keeps it warm in here.
Yeah, before he burns any gas, we can run all night on a can and go out and cook afterwards. And we cooked before last night. Or
yeah, so we're still on the same can, right? Yeah.
Well, that can's out in the truck. You didn't bring it in. We got new cans.
So yeah, on low, and of course we got our Jackery there to plug in some things. But those big pockets there,
and stuff's all we've done with it this trip. It's only used like 14%. Do what?
Yeah, he was talking about like those big pockets. They're nice sized pockets and stuff, but when you put stuff in it, it's like, I don't know,
it's getting
condensation or something from the wall and stuff. So there's a little bit moisture in each of the pockets. It's really weird because on the back side, when you show the back side, it's not wet. But when you put your hand down inside, you can feel like the wetness, the moisture. You can maybe see my glasses.
The other thing I like about this tent is there's no strings when you walk around outside. You're tripping over stuff.
But
it's really cool.
The back side of the pocket here is dry, so you wouldn't think it's wet. So I don't know why it's getting moisture from this side. From in here. I guess just the condensation or what. But inside it feels wet. Weird. But anyway, we got our ceiling fans up there. But I like this tent, and like you said, there's no strings to trip over. But it is going to be a beautiful day, I hope.
Yeah. I'll guarantee you that. Right now the sun's starting to show its face.
Yeah. I do like these big pockets, but like I said, when you look on the outside, they're not wet at all. But for some reason, the fun part, this material in front here, the netting actually feels just damp. I don't know. So be aware when you put stuff in your pocket.
They better be waterproof.
They need to be waterproof, or something that you don't really want to get. And you can put a lot in there. You can see how much I got stuffed in that one over there. I got like all kinds of stuff in that one.
But I thought that was just stuff sacks.
Well, it's stuff sacks plus my coat. Well, look how full I got it. I got stuff all over it. Anyway. So,
the other was full, but I had to pull stuff back out because it's like, hey,
See, there's the sunshine. Yay! We got sunshine. Yay! And I do like this rain fly because it comes out over the windows a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the windows are dry. So yesterday we were out and I had all these windows open. I had every last one of these windows open. And we were out on an adventure yesterday and it was raining. And so I thought, oh no, I got all the windows open. Our bed was going to be wet. But we came in and we shut the windows, of course, but the bed was not wet. So that was a good thing.
It's currently 60 degrees.
60 degrees.
Looks like it's going to get a high of 66 here today.
Manny.
And according to this, it's going to quit raining now and start getting sunnier. Partly cloudy the rest of the day. And then he's going to lick herself and make me crazy again.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday and Thursday it's going to rain here. But it's okay because we're getting the heck out of here today. Just hopefully the tent will get dry outside.
Yeah, I think...
It didn't get dry, wet inside, which was really cool. Well, daggone that thing.
I think the checkout time's not till like 12 noon today or something. So that will give us some time for hopefully to get dried out.
The only problem is we got no breakfast.
Well, you got oatmeal.
We do? Okay. Then we got to have breakfast. And you have to get back on this.
Yeah. Gotta put her on the list. But there's our mini dog up and ready to roll. Hey, Manny. Good morning, Manny. Morning.
She had a little bit of a rough night last night, too. She ate too much of that other dog's dog food.
I think so. But anyway, I like this tent. Yeah. I wish we would have got the little bit bigger one, though.
Yeah.
I wish we would have went to the... We thought we was getting the bigger one.
I thought I was getting the T4, but they sent me the T3.
But anyway, we got plenty of room. We got 2 cots in here. We got 2 cots, plus still some walk room over there, so it's not bad. And there's the look at outside the tent. You can see it's where it had been raining and everything, so we're gonna see.
Millie's looking, but she ain't going.
Alright.
Couldn't reach it.
Alright, so we're gonna, like I said, look how nice it is outside. It's nice. Alright.
Everything's wet.
Well, it is wet. So, anyway, we're going to get up and get around here.
Build a fire.
Get a fire
Maybe
going.
Dry some of the stuff out.
Yeah, get a fire going.
You're on my foot, dog.
Alright, see you in a little bit. Bye. Alright, so...
I have a burger effect this time. I used my electric lighter last night. For yesterday, but it's in the tent and I don't want it to, of course. And I'm going to see if we can go to CP and get this thing started.
Alright, you can see on the rain fly how it's rained on the outside. But one thing I like about this, when you look underneath, you can look underneath and you can see how dry that is. It's dry. There's no rain on the tent at all, so the rain fly did its job. I like how these windows have like a nice ledge under there because each is over the windows. We were gone yesterday when it rained. We had the windows open and everything inside was still dry. I like that. You can see my shoes. We sit these outside so it's easier to go to the bathroom and stuff, but look how much water is in my shoe. Let's see, ready? There goes my shoes. Soft and wet, but they'll dry. I'll put them out here where they can dry. His doesn't have anything in it, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to maybe take that lining out of mine. This is a really nice campsite, really nice campground.
going to bring over the big bundle because I can't carry that.
All right. He's going to get his fire started. We put our firewood, kept it in the truck so it'd be dry because with it raining and everything. So that will be nice. Yesterday, while I was on my walk, I found some cattails. So I think you're supposed to take them off and fluff them.
I ain't using a ferrocerium rod. Point it down. It didn't go.
Flight it again.
How hard do you think my fingers can hang on to this stuff? It was raining yesterday. The cattail's probably wet.
We'll try it again. So we're going to use this cattail and see if we can get it as a fire starter.
Like I said, you found it yesterday. It was raining.
Well, yeah, it might be wet. Put it on the cattail.
Freaking secondary rotten. Gonna have to use a real fire starter.
Maybe take the cattail off and fluff it up. Okay. So I found this cattail as we were walking yesterday. And I've never used it before, but we're going to try it. And I don't know how wet. It was a little raining yesterday, so I'm going to try lighting this cattail. See how well it does. Just smokes. Yeah, I might have got it when it was wet, so it may not work. But it's lighting pretty good. It's lighting, but then it goes right out. Well, all right, well, we'll have to use some other type of... All right, I don't think the cattail's working. I think it's too wet. Do you want me to build like a little log cabin with those sticks and then put...
you to wait.
Okay, we get some flame.
Why don't you go get the stuff ready for you're going to do the oatmeal. Ah.
All right, well, while he's working on the fire, I'll go get breakfast.
The so-called extreme fire thing ain't even taking off. Okay, there's a little bit. Finally sustainable, I think. I guess it wasn't sustainable. Well, it'll be there in an hour or two. Look who finally come out of the nest. The moisture in the air is just so thick that you're going nothing wanting to catch. But finally it's going. Extreme fire starter got it started, but it didn't even burn it yet. Okay, bye.
Okay, so for breakfast, we're just gonna have the Mountain House granola with milk and blueberries, like oatmeal, and I'm gonna have a latte, and he's gonna have the Folgers coffee. So that's gonna be breakfast.
All right, we got fire going. Yay, fire. Minnie's eating her breakfast. That's good, girl. Yeah, Minnie gets to eat her breakfast first. Hers is ready.
She needed a starter.
She had her appetizer first. We had to put a biscuit in there so she'd eat it. So. We got Minnie enjoying her breakfast. Got our fire going.
I think I hear the hot water ready to jump in.
I think the water's ready for the coffee. I need a
Of course you do.
hot thing. Ooh. Here we go. How full?
About halfway. About there, now put the rest of yours. Now, if there's any left in you, put it in mine.
Yeah, we want mine about to there too. I think that's perfect for 2 cups.
I was just trying to make sure you had enough to balance it out.
Well, I'll add more water.
Well, you don't catch my rag on fire.
Okay. Where's the spoons? Okay. You do the stirring? Okay. And we help.
The rocket soup sounds on in there now. Here? That might be the water on that wet log.
Yeah. Do you want to bring me some more water? I'll go get it. All right, so he's got his coffee, his oatmeal. Bon appetit. Minnie's on guard duty. She's just checking everything out. Now for the reveal of mine. Let's see how it is. Can you hold the back side so I can open? Ready? And that's what mine looks like.
Looks like the same as it did in the video when we was here last time when you used it.
Well, they don't watch every one of my videos. They might miss it. I might have added just a tad bit too much water for mine, but anyway, it'll soften that up. But there's what mine looks like. Look at those oats. Oh yeah, look at that spoonful of oats. That looks good. Minnie has found where the sun is coming in, and she is sunning herself. I think that's funny. She's no silliness. She gets right out there where the sun is, and she's like, I got me a good spot. Yeah, she's sunning herself in the sun, trying to enjoy the day, and we're interrupting her peace. She's like, I was just resting here.
You interrupt mine all night.
Wipe this off.
Last time she tried to put it in there, she couldn't do it, so gotta wait and see if she can do it this time. Had to go do it for her.
Yeah, he comes right in and sticks it right in. Me, I'm like, which way does it go? Then I'm trying to wipe it off. Get it wiped off as best as I can before I put it away.
That was our heater and our cook stove, which can't beat that for 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't made in the USA or something, but anyway, it worked.
For outdoor use as a portable camp cook stove, not for household use. Brillo pad right there. All right, so you turn it over side down. Hey, I did it the first time. How about that?
It's about time she learned something.
And then this is ready to go in the case.
Finishing off the firewood from yesterday, which I was going to burn last night, but due to the thunderstorms, it was not possible. Which is drying things out, I hope. We're trying to, anyway.
Yeah, we're just gonna gradually take camp down.
Not too gradually. We got 2.5 hours got to go. She's in there talking to herself, so now.
Bringing stuff out so I can pack it up. I'm gonna sit it on the table.
Thought you was going to take the lamps down first. I got the camera for that. Oh, you did take the lamps down first. Well, apparently I missed that.
Yeah, that's one thing I always forget.
Alright, I'm going to use that electric fan, I think, and blow on the fire a little bit.
Battery operated. Battery operated.
There it goes.
Now we're camping with Steve. This is how, do it again. This is how you get your fire going. You get your ceiling fan and get the flame going up again. All right. This is how, do it again. This is how you get your fire going. You get your ceiling fan and get the flame going up again. All right.
That's a smart dog there, right by the fire. Getting her body warmed up. Wish I could do that, but my chair's all wet.
Okay. We have found, in order to take the tarp off for easier, is to put the roof down. And then I unhooked all of these.
You unhook those first. Okay,
And
go.
then
You can pull them out.
take these things off that's right under here. They'll pull
But
out
you-
real easy.
If you
Once
got
you
the
put
thing
the
up, they
ceiling
won't.
down. The tension is too hard if you leave it up. So I'm going to just undo all those.
All you gotta do is wipe out the middle, because I got the rest of it, I think.
Well, the sun's doing a pretty good job drying it too.
Yeah, once you
But
get the major
I'm
water
going to
off.
let you take that end, or maybe. And I'm going to take this in, and we're going to try to take it all the way over and just lay it here to dry.
Now you gotta wipe the middle off.
Yeah, well, let the sun see what the sun does. And then I'm going to go put the tent thing back up.
Put up the sunroof.
All right, ready? Watch the sunroof. You just put this and push it right back up. And that was real easy.
The hardest thing is the doors.
Yeah, the sun is doing a real good job drying this stuff, so I want that to try to dry a little bit.
Well, most of it is other than the middle.
Except for right up on the top. So
Because I wiped it off with that towel.
yep. We're going to let that just dry.
Don't forget the dog water.
Yeah, I'm going to put that over there by her where I can see it.
But she'll move.
Yeah. chatter by the campfire now? Here's you some water if you need to make cakes.
Yeah, they said she was 6 when we got her, so I guess she's 7 now or something. Well, there's so much for that water.
Did she dump it out already? No. All right, I'll put it away.
Where are you going, girl? Mama, she's got a stick. Yeah, but I'm talking in the cord.
She's on a leash.
I know. Better than that other dog we seen yesterday. Wasn't on a leash.
No, it was walking around.
But ain't none of our number. One life-saving poncho last night because it rained and that thing covered us while we had to run out and go clear to the other end of the park to go to the bathroom. Okay, you had your coat in that pocket.
Okay, I had my coat stuffed in that pocket. So that pocket held this great big coat. Had it stuffed in there with a couple other things. The only thing is,
It's
you
damp.
can feel a little bit of dampness in that pocket. No big. You can feel a little bit of dampness. So just note to self or anything, if you put stuff in the pocket, it does get a little bit on the, I don't know if it's the moisture, condensation or what, but it's just a little bit.
Yeah, just for those who give a crap, open heart surgery, still recuperating from that. Daggone chest ain't right. Get air bubbles in there when I sleep at night, and then it pops and pops and pops all day till I get them out. And then by then it's time to go back to bed again. All right, go ahead.
He's guarding the door. Gotta have our bathroom bag, toilet paper, shovel. Of course, we have deodorant, hand sanitizer in there. I want to get some wet wipes in there, and our clothes. But this is always nice to have at the door of the bathroom tent. Campfire is going pretty good still. Doing a good job burning. We didn't get to enjoy one last night, so it's good to have one to stay. It's nice and wind's picking up, but it's nice to have a campfire. I love my campfire. Okay, so I'm packing stuff up. I got one crate here. This has got our stove in it. This has got our canisters. These are our walking sticks here, our walking sticks. We brought several different canisters because we were going to cook with them and heat with them. So I got my crate here, and then just my tote with everything else in it. So that's what I got so far.
I have decided that this arc lighters, and this is the one from Stealth Angel. They're useless. You might as well. They won't even light duct tape and keep it lit. You need an open flame for anything. The Bic lighters or a generic lighter or something, but you ain't going to get them. Things are useless. And that's all I got for that.
Alright, this is our Coleman mat cot. Comes with a little, about a inch.
Yeah, they're fine. They didn't
Mattress.
let cold air come up underneath here or nothing
I like
last night.
the springs and stuff because it does give you some pretty good thing. But what you do is you turn them upside down, and then you put your mattress in here. And I'm going to put mine in upside down to keep it like this part next to this, so this would stay cleaner. So you put your mattress in upside down. You put your leg down, folds that in place. This one folds this one in place, and then they just fold straight up on each other like that, like that.
And unlike the Magellan, you ain't got a carrying case or nothing, and then you got...
Right. And then you have a strap here, and you just go around this bar here, and then pull it as tight as you want. And I'm ready to come out. And watch out, Minnie dog coming.
Come here, dog.
Watch out, Minnie. And then there's that. Like you said, it doesn't have a carrying case. So that's one thing I think I'm going to miss about these.
And apparently it got damp.
Where's the damp?
From you sweating or something. That was the one you was on.
That's where Minnie was laying. She has wet dog on that one. But anyways, so they fold up like this, but like I said, they don't have a carrying case. So I am going to miss that part of it. But alright, thank you.
And they're shorter than the Magellan cots is why I got them. I was hoping they'd fit side by side in the truck bed, but no. The mattress will, but the cot itself won't. Minnie went to the creek to get a drink, I guess. No, she ain't getting a drink. She's checking out things. Now she's getting a drink. Alrighty. Then.
I kept the bottom of the box that these came into, and I'm just going to stack them in there, the cots, but they don't have a carrying case. But right now I'm going to stack them like that, but I hate that I have to carry this box around to keep my cots in, but we'll have to see what happens. I might have to get a bag or something. Okay, we've got our double sleeping bags, our 2 one-window quilts, and of course our rain poncho. So we had that.
It's a you can use them for more than just rain. Oh, it's a Hill Context poncho. You can make a tarp out of it or whatever. It can go over the one wind thingies and make a coat.
Oh yes, I think she got sick last night.
It looks that way.
You don't have to have that on film. These I use for my ground cloth.
She ate something she shouldn't have, but you can't watch her all the time.
Alright, where's that towel at? And I'll wipe that inside the tent here.
I don't think you'll be able to wipe much with that. It's still wet.
Off some stuff. One that didn't seem to be that bad.
It is with your shoes. Your shoes are covered.
Oh, that's wet right there.
If it came down to it, we could take the floor out, but we don't need to if she just can wipe it off.
Yeah. Okay, so I got everything out of the tent. All the pockets are empty. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I got everything out of the tent. All the pockets are empty. Alright, I got everything out of the tent. All the pockets are empty. We have some nice big pockets. And my ceiling fans are down. That's the last thing. I always forget those things. And then I put the tent away and we put it back up. It's like, oh, well, my ceiling fan was still up there. Okay, I like to put moving blankets on the floor just to help with that. I brought a towel in just in case I need to wipe off anything in the tent, which it doesn't look like I'm seeing much. Should I leave the windows up or down? That's on the outside.
Probably down to let the air out.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave them down. All right, I'm not seeing like I need to wipe off anything very much. I might just wipe the floor just a little bit. I like the texture of this floor. It's nice. It's cleaning up really nice. You can actually take this floor out and shake the corners. So that's a good thing. You can get all that dirt out of there. But I like the texture of this floor. It's nice. All right. So, first thing I'm going to do is pull down. You can see it's real easy. You just pull down the top. Comes down. I'm just going to kind of wipe the floor a little bit. Get all the dirt to one end. Get it all shook down to one end down here. No matter how much we try to keep the dirt out, with the dog in and out, us in and out, we try to take our shoes off, but every once in a while we get in here without taking our shoes off. But I'm going to get all that down on this side. And you can literally take this pocket off right here. And it goes to the ground. And you can dump that ground out here on the ground. I can literally take all that and knock it out on the ground.
Sun came out. Again, I was freezing out there for a minute. Camera's on. Oh.
Punch it in first or take the pigs out?
6 of one, half dozen the other. Probably tuck it in first, that way it'll sit still. When you push on that, the whole thing will move.
So the first thing you want to do is put the top down. So put the top down and then push it in. Push it in.
I'll take the pegs out.
Okay, and now the toe pegs might be easier to come. And this is where that purple tag, well, I'll just use this.
You can use the towel if you want. Oh. It's all gone to the wash. Oh. Except for the tent. Well, I wanted to get some lid on my mud tires. Finally did that, but I didn't get them going anywhere. Just up getting out this road and up on the hill a little bit. Couldn't find no off-road trails around here that anybody could use. There is some, because I've seen a whole crap ton of trucks getting together to have one, but I couldn't find it. gonna have a trip through some of these woods. Guarantee you the bottom of that thing's a muddy mess, huh? Sand pegs look good, but they're really soft. So they'll bend in a heartbeat. As soon as it hits something solid, it's everything. There's not one in the middle on the front? In the middle on the front.
Not there.
Move the tent back a hair. Well, then in that case, look in your bag. Look in your bag.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Evidently, you didn't put one in the middle in the front.
Yeah, that we didn't put it in. I like to make sure all my pegs are back in their bag. So I know I haven't forgot any.
Truck's warmed up, low on fuel. I gotta find the gas station and no internet here. Comes another curiosity seeker.
Everything's punched in. Fold it over like a triangle, I guess. Fold that up. There's another triangle. I want to get this little bit of dampness off here.
Most all the campgrounds in West Virginia seem to be closed about this time of year till next month, and apparently this is about the only one that don't do that. They're here all year. Maybe the KOA down in Flatwoods, but
There it is.
you need a camper for that. When you say tent, everybody's against you. Gonna have to try some stuff out west eventually, but we only get 3-day weekends with her supporting me on her 2 jobs. She gets, every now and then, she gets a 3-day weekend.
Get the bag.
So far, I kept the old Chinese doctor at home. Back when I was a younger man, he said I'd be in a wheelchair by now, but I ain't there, but daggone, I still can't do nothing. It's pretty much useless. I hate it. I busted my butt all my life up till I was like 50, and now I can't do nothing.
They only pour it halfway. Because I still got to put the rain fly in yet. And I got to put my things in. You want to make sure your pegs are in?
What's with the green belt? Where'd that come from? That wasn't
It
with
went
it.
around the tarp. Our rain fly looks like it's been good.
If it was me, I'd roll it, but it's her, so I don't know what she's going to do.
I think I want to try to.
Can't hold the camera still. That's my only job, and I can't do it right
Follow
either.
those pegs one way so they don't poke things. I'm going to keep them all together right here so they don't poke things. Right here.
If you watched our camp where everything got soaked, she forgot to bring her rain fly, and that's why a lot of that stuff got soaked. But the floor and everything would have still been soaked because it didn't have a floor in that tent. If we had a way to fasten down the skirt around the outside, maybe.
Velcro straps that's across.
And the reason we ain't using the lower crawl-in ones is because I can't do that right now. Maybe in July I can start crawling in and use the other tents. Although I like that one. I think I finally found one that's halfway decent other than just a little small. If I'd have got the T4 like I thought I got when I ordered it, when I got the T3, an extra couple inches would have been nice. It's no good for a man unless he's 6 foot.
It's down.
If he was 6 foot, it'd be a pain. He couldn't do nothing, and he'd have to go sideways.
All right. We got Minnie. She's in the truck. She's ready for her ride. She don't want to be left behind, so she's already in her spot. She got out of the wind. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit. One last look at the nice campsite. This was where our tent was. Everything's cleaned up really good. I'm down to the chairs. Our fire is just about out. Our fire is just about out. I'm gonna sit here, drink just a couple minutes. Well, I got camp all packed up. Everything's cleaned up. I'm down to the 2 chairs. The campfire's just about out. I'm gonna have me a drink, wait for that goes out, douse my campfire, and head down the road. But it's, you can see everything's off the picnic table. Where our tent was back there, it's all cleaned up. Everything is cleaned up. Nothing left except for these 2 chairs. I'm going to take a break, enjoy a couple minutes before we head out of here. And we're still on good time. We still got a good 45 minutes yet. So, all right, see you a little bit later. Since the rain yesterday, you can see how much more water's in our little ditch that was down beside our tent. A little bit more water coming down through there now. Nice little water stream. And then it goes all the way down. One down around there. Tents all put away, cleaned up. Okay, campsite's put away. Had a good campsite. Okay, our campsite's been put away. Well, we're all packed up and we are ready to roll. Had a great campsite. And off we go.